Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another tarot tea time. I hope you're all having a great weekend. Let's see. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, thank you all for being here. And I know that you guys have just been, honestly, all been so sweet. We got that new pup. You guys sent me DMs and messages. And I got to tell you, he's doing amazing. He is so sweet. I couldn't be happier that we decided to go and get him, especially in Sagittarius season when you follow your heart, good things happen. Hi, Voices of Davis. How are you? How was everybody's weekend? Let's see. Got my energy drink here. That's my tarot tea today. Hi, Penny. How's it going? Thank you for your sweet message, Penny. And Beth, thank you also for your sweet message. You guys are the best. It was so nice. I felt like we had all of your support as we went and did all that stuff. Hi, Sage Moon. How's it going? I mean, when it rains, it pours. Am I right, you guys? Like the tarot tea, the headlines from this week have just been so intense. How's everybody's weekend been? What did y'all get up to? We were obviously with the dogs. With the dogs all weekend. They're all sleeping now, including my husband. It's a lot with both of them, but honestly, it's like making us more active. So it's good. Oh, thank you, Penny. You're so sweet. Penny, I also sent you a DM about I want to do a reading for you on like the members only thing. So when you check that, let me know. Hi. Oh, wait. Voice of Davis, we had a Christmas dinner early. Oh, that's nice. Amazing. What did you guys eat? Did you host it? What's the tea? What's the tea on you guys? I love that. It's always fun to do like an early celebration. I feel like, we're just in the Christmas spirit, the holiday spirit, whatever you celebrate. So it's fun to get it started early. All right. So while we catch up, let's go ahead and dive into this tea because there's a lot to get through. I had some great recommendations and requests from you guys also, which I appreciate. And let's start at the top, shall we? So, the breaking news of the evening, Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny supposedly have broken up. What? I mean, I feel like so many of you guys have been on the fence about it. Like our intuition has been kind of off. We've done some readings on them and we never got a lot of chemistry, but we did get like some positive things going on in their relationship. Like if I recall correctly, like they had like a lot of fun together. There was like a mental connection, but we did, but it always sort of seemed on the fence. Well, it appears that it's officially off. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of check the tarot tea and see like why it ended or like just kind of like what was going on there with those two. All right, let's see. Beth, LOL, Michael's sleeping with Archer and Dolly. Yes, he is. I'm telling you, like the amount of hikes and walks and runs we've been on this weekend, like I was like, I get it. He's like, I'm ready for bed. Oh my God. Hey, Ice Cube, how's it going? Excited about the new tarot tea? Okay, I am too. I am too. Voice of Davis had turkey and apple pie at her aunt and uncle's. That's fun. Okay, that's a good time. Hi, Diane. How's it going? Diane's ready for the tea. Penny D just heard the rumor. Okay, let's dive in then. All right, fam, let's go. Whew. So for this, I just want to take upright cards. I'm in like an upright cards kind of mood. So let's just sort of see what we can get for Kendall and Bad Bunny's breakup. We've got a couple of breakups today that we're talking about. We're doing Kendall and we're also doing Cardi B and Offset. Let's just see what comes through. All right. What went on with Kendall and Bad Bunny? Let's just see. 10 of Swords. Guys, when the tarot tea is not playing around, just like comes right out and says an ending. Okay, absolutely. So, according to the tarot tea truth, allegedly, this is not just rumor, it's the truth. They have ended things. It's over for good. This is a card that just indicates that it's done, over, dead. So the relationship is done. Let's see why. Let's see why. Voice of Davis has a request about Zendaya and Tom Holland 2024. Let me put that on the list. I'm trying some new organizational systems. So I'm going to write that on the list, Voice of Davis, because I don't want to miss anybody. I feel like if I don't write it down while we're reading, I can miss it. So, okay. Tom. Zendaya. All right. You're on there. You got it, Voice of Davis. Okay. So that came on strong, huh? 10 of Swords for Bad Bunny and Kendall. Let's see. Why? Why did it end and why is this like such a confirmed ending? It's not like they could get back together. It's definitely it's over type of feeling. Let's see. 10 of Wands. It was too much of a burden. Hmm. Now I did see that reports say that like they had a lot of chemistry and wands I do associate with like chemistry when we're talking about romance, it's about passion and chemistry. And 10 of wands, it's almost like the relationship did have chemistry according to this reading anyway. And it's almost like the chemistry wasn't enough though to keep the relationship going. It was too much of a burden. I wonder if the burden was for both of them or just one of them. So let's get their energy separately now. Penny says, I wonder if she's going back to Booker. Wouldn't you know what, Penny? Wouldn't that be great? I mean, I know we don't know them, but I just got the feeling that they seemed like such a good couple. They kind of have a similar vibe, right? Like she gives me a sporty vibe. He's obviously sporty. I don't know. I kind of felt that. It was cool that these two were together, but they never really seemed to mesh. Beth says Kendall and Bad Bunny were doomed from the beginning. Oh my God, Beth, on the same page. His name didn't start with a K, so Mama Chris hexed it. Hee hee. Beth. I like it. Beth, I like it. Diane, can anybody stay together in Hollywood? I wish, right? I mean, it would be nice. Hopefully, Taylor and Travis, because we do need some more love stories out there. I never understood their relationship. Yep. We hear ya. Sage Moon laughing. Okay. Let's see. Penny thought they would get married. Same. All right. So let's get Kendall's feelings. Who was this relationship such a burden for? Maybe both, but let's see. Kendall's feelings towards him, towards Bad Bunny. Knight of Swords. Ooh, okay. Now, this is kind of an aggressive energy, which she does give me aggressive vibes sometimes, right? She seems like kind of intense. She can be sharp with her words. And so this was a factor in the breakup, allegedly, for entertainment purposes. Um, there was a tendency that she had to be kind of sharp. This is like sharp and demanding. This person, they're riding into battle with their sword of like knowledge and communication, which in a relationship, this can just be kind of harsh energy. So her harsh energy contributed to the situation. Let's get another one. So that's her. So that was kind of burdensome. What about him? How did he feel? We're talking about this 10 of Wands burden energy on this relationship. How did he feel? Whoa, we're getting some slippery cards. I think he's a Pisces. I feel like we tapped into a little bit of Pisces energy there. Ooh. Oh, not the cards jumping out of my hand. What the heck? Generosity, guys. Generosity, 6 of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. All right. So this is how it's coming through, allegedly for entertainment purposes. The dynamic of the relationship was just kind of off. I just got goosebumps too. Okay. He was very generous towards her behind the scenes, like even in more ways that like we didn't know as a public. Like he was always like doing things for her, wanting to make her happy, asking for her opinion on things, wanting to make sure that like she felt like appreciated. So this is his energy. 6 of Pentacles. He really catered to her needs and wishes. And she had no problems being demanding. And over time, this demanding nature and his generosity led to just I think he just felt like it was too much of a burden for him. Like he wasn't feeling appreciated. It was like a one-way street. I mean, these two are not a match. Like this is definitely one person kind of taking advantage of someone's generosity in a way. Like, so I'm just gonna say what the cards are saying. I know it's rough. Um, and so because of that, it was too much of a burden. And I think that he finally said, okay, enough. It's almost like he stood up for himself and decided that this actually wasn't right for him. But I do think that it made him sad. I think it made her sad. This is just a lot of disappointment because I think that it's just, yeah, she kind of just went too far with being demanding and he didn't feel like he was being appreciated or seen. And you know what? If that's the case, Good for him, and maybe she'll find someone else more suited. He'll find someone more suited, but that's the tarot tea on that. Yikes. Whoa, guys. Okay, I want to catch up with what you guys are saying. Penny D, that is her Aries. Oh my gosh, Penny, absolutely. Penny D, just you tapped into your Scorpio moon with that one. That is totally her Aries. So if she's an Aries sun, he's a Pisces, oh man, it's almost like he is more emotional, more giving, more dreamy, and she's like very fiery. And it's like over time, fire and water don't necessarily mix. And we'd have to look at their full charts to see the rest, but just on face value, that already seems like it would be kind of an issue. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Yikes. Hmm. All right. Let's move on to the next one. Sage Moon, they were not a good match. Seems like he felt nothing was good enough for her. Sage Moon, 1000%. I think your intuition on that was right. That's exactly what, like, I agree with you. I feel like that's what the cards were saying. So, you know what? Better luck next time. Living and learning. I think she's 28, he's 30. Hopefully they will continue to find people who are more on the same page, and hopefully they learn some good lessons. You know, it's always sad to see love be extinguished in this case, but not everything always lasts. All right, hopefully they learn their soul lessons. Moving on, Cardi B and Offset's split. Now, I don't think this surprised anyone too much because they have had such an on and off relationship. But Cardi did go on a live, and she seemed very upset about it. Everyone's saying that that he cheated, that he had cheating problems in the past, that they've even spoken about. So let's just kind of see like what happened this time and why this marks like the actual ending of the relationship. Just kind of peek in through just see what's going on. Okay, here we go. Penny, do you think she'll go back to Booker? Let's pull a card on that, Penny, real fast before we move on then. Do we think Kendall will go back to Booker? What are the odds of that, Tarot T? Let's see. Five of Pentacles left out in the cold. I don't think so. No, this is a no. I think that like we as a public would love to all see that happen. Like I'm in the same boat. I would love to see that happen. But the Five of Pentacles indicates that I think I'm getting that this is him. He felt left out in the cold by her in a way that like she can't come back from. Um, yeah. So that's a no on that. When the tarot T just straight up says no, you know what I mean? It's like no explanation there. Okay. Cardi. All right. Cardi B and Offset. What happened? Just see like what happened. Let's do past, present, future for these two. In the past. Wait, Voice of Davis, you think she wants kids like the rest of her family? Let's pull a card. The Star card. No. Oh my God, you guys, the tea is being so shady right now. No. Voice of Davis, I think that she wants to be a star more than she wants children. Which, hey, no judgment. Everybody live your life, do what works for you. But this was just it made me laugh because it was just such a blatant no. It's like, no, she wants to focus on her career. She wants to be a star. She wants the spotlight. Kids are not even like on her radar right now. So there you go. Great question. Liz, Cardi cracks me up. I don't know why. Liz, she cracks me up too. I think she is so funny. She's just like she's a very likable character. Like, I don't know, just like the things that she says, she's like silly. Whenever she goes on like a talk show, I feel like she makes people kind of uncomfortable with like she'll say off the wall things and like it's funny. It's like it's very cute. Like I agree. I like her too. Sage Moon says, yes, Cardi is that girl. She's authentic. 1000% Sage Moon. Like when I see her talking, like she just makes me smile, right? Like, don't y'all feel like that? She just brings a smile to people's faces. So she definitely deserves love and happiness. So let's see what's going on because I think she really did love Offset quite a bit, right? Keep going back. So let's see what happened past, present, future for those two. In the past, Page of Swords. Whoa. Woo. Immaturity, emotional immaturity, lack of communication. I even couldn't say the word like lack of communication and just this is like, I do not like this. Whenever I get Page of Swords in like a reading, you guys, it's always somebody being immature and like sneaky and backstabby when we're talking about a relationship thing, like why it didn't work. So I'm going to say this is him. He was in Page of Swords energy in the past. He was just kind of doing what worked for him in the moment, saying whatever he thought, he could say to get what he wants. This is just very immature in the way that you think, in the way that you communicate, in the way you operate. It's kind of like just a shady vibe. Someone who wants to move up at all costs. They want to get what they want. There you go. All right. So what about in the present? What has happened in the present? Gigi, she has that childlike honesty, 1000%. And it's like refreshing, because we all try to, I think as the older we get, we try to like say the right thing or do the right thing. And when you meet somebody who just doesn't, and who doesn't care, it's just, yeah, it makes you feel like a kid again. And she brings that out in people, I think. Penny D was Offset with Sierra. Oh, I don't, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think so, but maybe. Sierra was with somebody right before she got with her husband who was like really toxic and cheated on her a bunch. Was it Offset? Oh my God, you guys. Sage Moon, he sweet talks. 1000%. He sweet talks. Absolutely. That's one of our F boy cards, Page of Swords. All right. What about in the present moment? What's going on with them now to cause this breakup? Like what happened? High Priestess, her intuition led her to, I just got goosebumps. Whoa, I have like such goosebumps. Her intuition led her to a place of realization where she really realized that like there are things going on here that are not okay, allegedly for entertainment purposes. She just kind of tapped into like her goddess energy and she realized like this is not good enough for me anymore. The high priestess is wise. This is a major arcana card. So this is like a breakthrough. This can also be following your intuition to find a truth. So let's just say a scenario that could have like happened. Maybe she was getting some weird intuitive feelings, high priestess, that when he was saying he was one place, he was actually another place, when he was answering the phone, he told her that he had had a conversation with his friend, but really she had this weird feeling that it was actually a woman that he said, that he doesn't even know. Like her intuition was just starting to really ramp up and she had a really bad feeling. Okay. When she had a bad feeling, what did she discover? I think we know, but let's just let the tarot T tell it. Four of Pentacles. It was disappointing. What she discovered was really disappointing. The feeling that she had was just like basically, okay, Four of Pentacles is like having less than you need, having less than what you're satisfied with. And when we're talking about money and Pentacles, I think this is symbolic in a relationship for stability. So she thought that she had a more stable relationship with him than she actually did. The truth, the tarot T truth that she found out was that, this isn't what I thought it was. It's less, I have less pentacles, I have less stability, I have less love in this situation than I thought I did, which I think changed her perception. Which is why, we always have to follow our intuition to find the truth and communicate openly. That's what she did. Unfortunately, what she found out, it didn't make her happy, but I think it was necessary, because she deserves real, authentic love. And she's a real person. I think she really gives authentic love. So, the universe isn't going to let you stay in a situation that isn't right for you. So, it seems sad right now, but we all have to trust it's for like a better purpose. Like she's going to meet the right person for her. So, okay. So that's what happened. What's next in the future for her? What is going to happen next for Cardi? Let's see if we can get something good for her. Voice of Davis future. Oh, thank you, Voice of Davis. Yes, future. Okay. So not Offset, but future. Sage Moon says she's an Aries moon, I believe. I love how direct, authentic, and no F's given Aries people / moons are. It's truly inspiring. LOL. Totally. Penny D has Aries rising, and I just went to lunch today with a friend of mine who is an Aries sun. Totally agree. They just make you feel so comfortable because you're like, they're not going to judge me. I love those people too. They're very, they're just cool. They're cool people. All right. In the future for Cardi, what's next for her in love? What is next for her? Just like in the next 6 months, which Sometimes you need more time to heal. So let's just kind of see. Oh, there we go. Ace of Cups, okay, okay. I wasn't expecting such a turnaround, but, in the future, Ace of Cups, her cup runneth over with love. She's gonna meet somebody. Um, Maybe she already has. I don't know, like, but there is like, in the next 6 months, she's gonna have this Ace of Cups feeling of my cup runneth over with love. I think that he had to step aside. I think that she followed her intuition because energetically, she's linking up with her Ace of Cups. She's ready to be with someone who truly does give back to her what she gives to them. This is true love. This is authenticity. I love that. I love that. Okay, so as much as like it's sad in this very moment, in the near future, I am going to predict based on this tarot tea that there is going to be somebody we're going to see her with. She's going to move on. I think more quickly than we think. And it's going to be someone who's very authentic and good to her. So I love that. Okay, we love a happy ending to a difficult situation. So we're going to wish her the best. And we're going to send Offset some healing vibes that he learns how to be an authentic person. We're just gonna say that. All right, let's see. What are you guys saying? Penny D, yep, we tell it like it is. LOL, you sure do. Liz, this is late, but I believe Sierra has never dated Offset. She's been with Russell Wilson since 2015. Yes, thank you, Liz. She has been with Russell Wilson, and then Voice of Davis verified that it was Future that she was with right before that. So, okay, cool. We're on the same page. Patty, have you read about Camila? What's going on between her and Drake? Thank you, Patty, for bringing that up. That is coming up right after this next one. So we are 2 readings away. Thank you, though. Thank you, Patty. Okay. So moving right along, our next reading, Shawn Mendes' alleged cult involvement. So Miley Cyrus is also rumored to be a part of this cult. I over the weekend, I was watching, Sloane's channel. I think he does, like, great deep dives into, like, celebrity tea, things going on, and I saw his video about Shawn Mendes being in a cult, so he did a much deeper dive, which I really enjoyed. Let me know if you guys have seen that video. And so when I saw that, I was like, "Ooh, I want us to go a little bit deeper with a tarot tea reading," because he provided a lot of great details. So, supposedly, allegedly, Shawn not only has been involved with this woman, Charlie Travers, but he also is like, he's been spotted all around with these people who are part of this cult. And then Miley Cyrus also has been spotted with these people. And one of the things that, Sloan speculated that allegedly is going on with these celebrities is that once they link up with this cult group, they stop touring, they stop, really like doing things that they used to do. It's like their whole lives sort of begin to change, which is one of the hallmarks of a cult, right? You like cut yourself off from your friends and family. It becomes like all consuming. So I wanted to look into that a little bit more to see like, is he really in a cult or is he just kind of involved with some healing practices, trying to find himself? Like, I just want to get clarity there because that's a pretty major situation. So let's just see. Let's see. Wait, Connie to Kane says, "Hey, Britt and everyone. Hi, Connie. Welcome. How are you? Can we also find out if Shawn is doing hard drugs like some have alleged?" Okay, Connie, you came here at the right time. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Chrissy, I did too. He's awesome. Oh my gosh. Agreed, Chrissy. I'm a huge fan. You know what? I am going to manifest during my granddaddy power period that you guys are witnessing. I'm manifesting that someday I want to read Sloane's cards and do his like birth chart. How fun would that be? Okay, we're manifesting. All right, let's see. Sage Moon says his mistakes are her blessings. Hopefully he can root for her after their breakup and not resent her. Sage Moon, I love that. You're always so wise. And I agree. I think that's beautiful. I hope for that too. Well said. All right, Connie. You guys, let's get into it. With Shawn, is it hard or is it a cult or is it something else? Let's just see. Diane says, I watched his video, lots of conflicting comments from people familiar with this group. So, exactly, Diane, exactly. It's like there are so many opinions and exactly. There's so much information out there about this cult. Is it a cult? Is it not? That's why I wanted to do this reading. Patty, I was intrigued when Sloan said there was a photographer that lived with him. Yes, that was so Interesting. Let's just see what comes through. Agreed. That kind of surprised me. Thank you, Sage Moon, for always encouraging the manifestation around here. All right. Shawn Mendes and this group. Let's see what comes through first. 6 of Swords. Whoa. Okay. Intuitively, he's wanting to leave something. This is leaving something. This is feeling like you need to get away from something that's negative and you want to move towards something new with what you're able to gather. Like, this is interesting. He's trying to move away from something. What is that? What is Shawn trying to move away from? I'm getting goosebumps though, like something pretty intense. He's trying to move away from a Queen of Wands. Guys, did we not get Queen of Wands for Camila? I'm pretty sure she comes through as Queen of Wands a lot. But even if we haven't gotten that for her before, I'm gonna say that he's trying to move on from his feelings of connection with Camila. He's a very sensitive guy, and I just wonder if it's like he felt like that relationship gave him so much stability and safety, and it's like now that that's no longer a part of his life, he's having a hard time moving on. He's having a hard time moving on. It's very, like, complicated, like, there's a lot of complicated energy around him as far as, like, his feelings. So I really wanna send him love because that's tough. That is really tough. So he's struggling to move away from a Queen of Wands. But what's with this group that he's with? What's going on with the group? Healing. He's focused on his healing with this group. I'm gonna ask a yes or no question. I don't usually do this, but there's really no tarot card that indicates cult to me. I don't do a lot of cult readings. So let's do a yes or no after this. So he has the intention of healing. This all makes sense. He's trying to move on from his past relationship with a Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is very passionate, very inspiring. I think that Camila does inspire him a lot. I think that she did inspire him. You know, he really was even like a fan of hers when they toured together way back when they were kind of kids. So it's like he's just trying to heal right now. That's his intention. So is this group that Shawn is involved with a cult? Yes or no? Yes or no? Is this group a cult? Has he immersed himself in a cult? Oh man, allegedly for entertainment purposes here. The Emperor. I hate this, guys. This is so bad. Allegedly for entertainment purposes, yeah. Yes. Yes, I'm just gonna yes, this is a cult situation. The Emperor is about power and control, which we just kind of talked about right before. That a cult situation will want you to cut off all your friends and family, will want you to turn over power and control of your own life, your finances. I mean, the list will go on and on. It's very unhealthy, right? It's not a healthy, safe environment to be in. You're required to give up a lot of power. So he is trying to heal and get his power back, but while doing that, he's kind of gotten himself involved with this group that presented themselves as a healing modality, which, we see a lot of that. Like I've gone to meditation classes, fitness classes, things like that are like uplifting and positive, and you feel really good about it. And I think that a lot of people do that, especially in LA. So this is how they presented themselves to him. And unfortunately, the actual motive and the actual way that this group operates is emperor energy, which is about power and control. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I do not like when a reading comes through like that, guys. Well, we were wondering, and the tarot teacher came out. Let's see if he is involved in any, let's say anything more, substance wise, because that was an interesting question. Patty, I hope he leaves that cult and his alleged girlfriend. Okay, these just turned over like in my hand. I wasn't gonna take let's just take them. That's so weird, but let's just take them. Very bizarre. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Okay, let's do them. I don't know. Let me do a different one. I can't tell if those just turned over or if hold on. Oh, rewind. I don't know. Because some of them were from Cardi B's reading, so I don't want it to be, like, tainted with the other energy. If they come back out, then it was for a reason, we'll know that. Alright. Is he involved in any more, like, hard substances? People have been speculating about his appearance and saying that, he's looking a little bit different. So, let's just say let's see. Is he involved in anything else? Hard substance-wise. The Chariot. Okay, allegedly, I'm just gonna say allegedly this is a yes card. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't wanna get into that anymore because that is very dark and sad. If that is going on, I really hope that he finds healing. And that is sad and peace. I was hoping that this reading was gonna confirm that, like, he's not involved in a cult, but it just seems that's sad. That's very negative. Okay, well, that was that. We're gonna send him healing energy, wish him the best. Maybe he's just going through a difficult phase. I hope that he gets out of it. Um, all right, a lot of people have different opinions about Sloan. I could see that. Everybody, yeah, everybody can share their thoughts. Tracy, we respect you, maybe. Okay. Let's see. Beth Sparks, I believe his music career is over no matter if he is in a cult or not. Really, Beth? Oh man. He did kind of drop off the face of the earth. I think he would have to stage a really big comeback and do a lot of, like, PR and press around it, which sometimes happens. Like, remember Taylor Swift disappeared in 2017. Now we're in 2023. She's having the biggest year of her life. I could see that happening for Shawn. Hi, Nigel. How's it going? Currently at work, but just wanted to stop by. Oh my gosh. Hi, Nigel. Hope you're having a good day at work. Sending you a big hug. Thanks for stopping in, even though you're busy over there. Tracy, yes, agreed. Shawn did break up with Camila the first time, and then remember they had, like, that hookup at Coachella, and then he seemed to want her back, but then that fizzled out. And I did a reading on that, and it seemed like it was her who broke up with him. So it's kind of like he was confused about his feelings. So okay. All right. Let's move through. Gigi, it's a tough industry for sensitive souls, 1000%. It really is. And he is a sensitive soul. Aw, thank you, Nigel. We hope that you have a fantastic week also. We're sending all that love and light right back to you. Hi, Shawnee. How's it going? Okay. Yes, let's send him love, Connie. I love it. His fam is strong, though. I love that. If there is something going on, then yes, right? He has a strong family. That's good. That's important, especially when you're in this type of situation. So hopefully they will find out maybe around the holidays. Sometimes that can bring people together. Let's hope for a change. Let's see. Chrissy, he was seen yesterday with with the doctor shopping. His hair was cut and beard trimmed. He looked thinner. Oh man. Thanks for that, Chrissy. Good to know. Okay. Kaio says, have you seen the Matt and Brooke drama? Haha. Oh my gosh, Kaio, that's been a whole thing over here. Yes, I have. I talked about it more in this week's podcast episode that comes out Wednesday. Oh yeah. Crazy. But good for Brooke. I'm glad that she exposed him. Okay. So moving along to Camila Cabello and Drake sparking dating rumors. What the heck? So apparently they were jet skiing together in Turks and Caicos. Let's see what is going on with them. Are they just working on a song together and friends? Or could they be dating? Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Camila and Drake. So first, let's do this separately because it is like such a developing situation. Let's pull her feelings towards him, then let's do his feelings towards her. All right. So how does Camila Cabello feel about Drake? What does she feel about their connection? If Shawn is trying to move on, then that can't be fun to see your ex with Drake. We'll just say that. Yikes. How does she feel towards Drake? The lovers. Guys. Woo. Okay. Well, when the tea is just like, we're not gonna mince words. Yeah. She's into him. This is a romantic thing. that's that on that. Like, it's almost like we don't even need to go further, but we will. The Lover's energy. So yeah, we'll leave it there. My God, it's spicy. All right, how does Drake feel towards Camila? How does Drake feel towards Camila? Sage Moon, Drake has slimeball energy to me. LOL, he's not to be trusted. I get that feeling too. And he's a Scorpio, and some stuff has been said about him that is like kind of like the negative side of Scorpio. We always say like every zodiac sign has like positive and negative. I just feel like sometimes he resonates with the more negative side. So I don't know. All right. She's a Pisces, he's a Scorpio, so that's good. They are compatible. They are compatible there. All right. I hope not, Patty. Please, just a collaboration. Well, Patty, looks like your fears have come true. I'm kidding. But honestly, how does Drake feel towards Camila? How does he view the connection? Let's ask that question. How does Drake view the connection with Camila? Ooh, okay. He thinks it's like spiritual. He sees her as the high priestess, which she does come through with that kind of like free spirit energy. She and Shawn really do like mirror each other in many ways. I think that that connection was very significant. There was resonance there. I do think that she's an intuitive soul. I do think that she is very like, I don't know, she just has that free spirit energy, right? So he sees her as that powerful high priestess. I like that. I think that this is a really nice way to look at someone. Okay, very cool. How else? Let's get a little bit more energy about that. So he sees her as a high priestess, and like you guys mentioned, that is interesting that they have very compatible sun signs. Also, as a Pisces, she is very intuitive. This is high priestess energy. Anybody with Pisces in their big three will resonate with a high priestess vibe. Let's see. Micah says Camila just followed heartbreak accounts on TikTok today. Oh, Micah with the T. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Thank you for that. Oh, let's see how else he views her. Not the way Bad Bunny viewed Kendall. Guys, stop. Stop it, please. He sees her. Okay. So he sees her in like, I think he's still kind of like trying to wrap his brain around her. It's almost like the jury's still out. So he sees her as both this high priestess, this person who's like very intuitive and like wise and feminine and beautiful and like powerful. But he also sees her as someone who can be kind of demanding and someone who will kind of like be immature in the way that like they think or they view things, because this Knight of Swords is like kind of someone who acts like very rash, but this is someone who's also very like if they want something, they want it. Like they don't mince words, they don't go slow with anything. It's almost like it can be a little bit overwhelming if this energy is directed straight at you. So that's really interesting. Let's get another clarifier there because it's like trying to figure out, okay, does he have romantic feelings towards her? Let's see if we can get anything there. Does he have romantic feelings towards her? Judgment. Hmm. He's still trying to make a judgment call, like literally a judgment call. He's okay. He's in a place right now where allegedly for entertainment purposes, he is trying not to make the wrong choice. He feels in the past that when it comes to his relationships or the way that the public views, of course, as a celebrity, is always like, how does the public view me? What's the PR? What's the press I'm going to get? He's very conscious of the judgment that he may receive through getting involved with her. So he's very reluctant and he's kind of looking at the situation. Okay, so let's do past, present, future on them because we're getting a lot of energy, but I just would like to see how like this is unfolding. Okay. Sage Moon, yes, he definitely has negative dark Scorpio energy. He's soft boy misogyny through and through, gets petty at any sign of rejection. Yes. The reason I don't like him also, Sage Moon, you always bring up great points, is because of, like, the way that he handled everything with Rihanna when he had a crush on her and then he was rejected by her. Totally. I was trying to remember, like, what it was that gave me that feeling, but yes, it was that. Agreed. Okay. Gigi, I believe she has a Taurus rising. I believe so too. I believe so too. Um, yeah, agreed. She has that Taurus rising look and that Taurus rising energy. I love y'all's tea. All right. Past, present, future for Drake and Camila. We know that she sees him as the lover's card and he's on the fence. But he does admire her. He sees her as the high priestess, as a powerful feminine force. It's just like he's trying to figure out, but do I want to get involved? So in the past for these two, and we're doing past 6 months, present moment, future 6 months. Okay. In the past 6 months between Drake and Camila. Page of Pentacles. So in the past, this started off as more of like a financial collaboration. This was about a project that they were doing together. So I don't know if it's been announced that they are putting out a song together or they're working together on something, but they were reunited through work for work purposes. And because this is the Page of Pentacles, it's something new that they haven't done before. So okay, that's how they were brought together. That's the past. Okay, what about the present moment for them? What about in the present moment for these two? Hmm. Oh, okay. 9 of Pentacles. In the present moment, they're really just like having fun. Or this is at least like what they're telling each other. This is like the vibe between Drake and Camila. It's like, we're gonna have fun. We are wealthy. We can afford to go on a vacation. We have fun together. We like spending time together. Let's go do this. What's interesting though is this is also Pentacles. So I do think that there's still a professional element involved because of this, but it's about like having fun and they definitely like respect each other's like they get each other, it's like you like doing this, I like doing this. It's almost like let's both do this because this is the sign of like or this is the card for like self-care. So it's almost like it's giving like two best friends like wanting to just like let's treat ourselves. Let's go on this trip. Let's have some fun. Interesting. Okay. Can we get any more details about that or about their Turks and Caicos trip? Penny, hit that like button. Penny, you're so funny. I love you. Penny's got that Aries rising hat on. Thank you, Penny. You're the best. Penny, big hug to you, Penny. Sending you a big hug. Thank you. All right. King of Wands. Whoa. Okay, guys. Can we just look at this card for a second? This is a guy. Look at the wand. We keep it classy around here, but let's just say he's very passionate right now towards her. So I'm going to leave it there, but like this is a very passionate current situation. So even though we got on the reading that like he's very in his head about things, he's trying to figure it out. There is passion and chemistry here. Whew. Did it, Penny. Thank you, Beth. Y'all are the best. Um, Interesting. So there's a lot of passion. King of Wands is the most passionate card in the deck. So what about the future? Okay, so right now they are having fun. They originally met through a work project, something new, something that they both haven't done before. And they connected, they hit it off, and they said, let's go have fun. We can afford it. We can do it. Let's treat ourselves. Let's go on this trip. He's very passionate right now towards her. He's not quite sure about long term, but very passionate. In the next 6 months, what can describe what will transpire between them if they stay on this same trajectory that they're on right now? Two of Pentacles. I don't love this. I don't love this at all. But I will say this is about balance. This isn't a very abundant card, though. This is more about balancing two things, kind of feeling split in two. Let's get another clarifier. It also could be talking about that work project. get another one because this could mean a few things. Let's get another one. Okay. Yeah. I didn't love it and I still don't love it. So, Eight of Swords energy is feeling trapped by your thoughts. I think this is him. I think this is him. She's the Lovers card, and so she's like the type of person, allegedly for entertainment purposes, when she loves somebody, when she is with somebody, she's all in. She's not in Eight of Swords energy unless like something's going wrong, where like they're having a breakup or something. Like other than that, she's pretty loving and easygoing. That's kind of like what this reading is saying. But he is the type of person that will overthink, will get stressed out, will kind of like, because Eight of Swords is like making problems where there really aren't any, whereas Nine of Swords is more worrying about like things are actually happening. So that kind of sucks. I feel like there is a connection there, but I'm getting like sabotage energy from him, like self sabotage. Seven of Pentacles, but they have good work karma for each other. Um, if they do a collaboration together, it will be very successful. And I think that Two of Pentacles could be about balancing their romantic relationship with their professional relationship. But he's gotta watch his overthinking, because if he overthinks, then he could sabotage the whole thing. Either way, though, it looks like any financial collaboration that they do in the future, like any song they put out, is gonna be really positive, it's gonna go well. So, okay, they originally got together to work on whatever this is. I am gonna predict that they're gonna put out a song together, but they are romantically involved right now at the same time. So, can they balance both? Will Drake ruin it with overthinking and being toxic? Maybe. So, okay, that's that on them. Oh my gosh, Patty, but Camila traveled with her assistant. Okay, interesting. Patty, I think because they are still doing a work project, I could see that. I think that makes sense still. Okay, Sage Moon says he's so salty Rihanna got the family before he did because he thought he'd get it with her. Okay, Sage Moon, interesting. I think she's scrambling to find the one now and is grasping at straws. You know what? And maybe it's like they could have connected or they could have bonded over that. Maybe they're both like, "Hey, we're kind of in the same place. We both want love," but I do think that he's still overthinking. Interesting. Beth says he's an F boy. I mean, who wouldn't want to be with Camila Cabello, right? Am I exactly, Beth? When you're right on that one. Okay. Connie, can we find out if it's PR? Connie, I'm getting from that reading, I'm gonna tell you that it's a combination. This is one of those situations that is reading like, because we have that Two of Pentacles as well. Two of Pentacles is balancing two things. I'm gonna say it is balancing professional with personal. So I think that Camila and Drake, I do think originally it was just about work. We got that Page of Pentacles, like it was about starting something new together for the purposes of being successful financially. And then it evolved into a real connection. That Lovers card energy, that King of Wands energy, it's like they had a spark. And I think that, like, basically, I think if it works out or not will depend on whether Drake is able to, like, get out of the Eight of Swords energy or not. So interesting. Um, Tracy says they were laughing on the yacht, so they have a sense of humor. I like that. Exactly. I love that. Gigi, whatever happened between him and Rihanna? You know what? I don't know. There were a lot of different rumors, Gigi. Let's pull one card or maybe a couple cards to see what happened between Drake and Rihanna. That's a good little throwback tea before we move on to the next question, which is some requested tea about how Travis Kelce feels about Taylor Swift and their 2024 predictions. We have requested tea coming up next. All right, let's see. Beth says he's 11 years older, has a 6-year-old son, and he still holds a flame for someone else. Well, Beth, when you break it down, you break it down. That doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound like a winning combination. Okay. So let's see. Whatever happened between Drake and Riri and Rihanna? Whatever happened there? Why didn't just what happened? The devil card, you guys, when the tarot tea tonight is just like being blatant, bold. It's just like one card, bam. The devil card, there was a little too much of this going on. I gotta say, I think this is him. I gotta say, I think this is him. He's giving very devilish vibes. I think, that saying like F around and find out? I think that's what he did. I think there was a spark. There was a situation where he had a little window where I think that they could have been together, but I think that he had this energy. It was ego. It was, I'm going to be kind of an F boy, stuff like that. And so when you do that and you think you can get away with it, you think you can be cute and cheeky, and then you find out that a real person isn't going to want to put up with that. So I kind of think that, yeah, that's a very like specific story that kind of comes through with just that one card. Thank you for asking that, Gigi. What it seems like happened was, just to kind of put it into a nutshell here, there was a connection allegedly between Riri and Drake. He after around and found out, he thought he could play it coy, play it cool, talk to other girls on the side, not be clear with his intentions. She didn't like that, so she turned him down, moved on with her life. And then he was upset and he was like, wait, that didn't work. Like, are you kidding? You're going to reject me? Then he became obsessed, toxic, da da da. The rest ensued. And come on, what did he expect? Oh my gosh, ridiculous. Okay, let's see. Sage Moon, period. Beth broke that all the way down. Yes, she did. Yes, Beth. Patty says, I know this is on your list, but just to check if Shawn and Camila have any chance of getting back together, please. You know what? We'll pull that real fast in between. Thank you for asking. Let's pull that real quick before we move on. Could they ever get back together? Or is it that Taylor Swift song? We are never getting back together. Let's see. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, this is so crazy. If they ever got back together, allegedly for entertainment purposes, it would be under like the setup of doing a song together, and then maybe something could happen, but this would be like way into the future. Let's get one more on that. Tracy doesn't think that C is over Shawn. So quite similar then. Oh, Tracy, you think they mirror each other? Like he's not over his ex, she's not over hers? That's an interesting point. Do two wrongs make a right? I don't know. Not traditionally, but you never know, right? The world is a wild place. Let's see. The Chariot. Oh, wow. Okay. Never say never. Never say never. If they ever got back together, not trying to rhyme here, but if they ever got back together, I think that it would be under the guise of a song. It would be through like some collaboration in the future, them working together on something, Shawn and Camila, and then Chariot. This is like moving quick and passionate. Wow. Okay, that's a lot of information, but if they did, it would be like a very passionate reconnection. You never know. Time can heal many wounds. We could see what happens maybe in the future. But it would be interesting that they would come back together through like creating a song. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Tarot tea's talking tonight. All right. Now to you guys' requested tea. Okay, how Travis Kelce feels about Taylor, their 2024 predictions. Someone wanted to know, we always read how Taylor feels. We always read about their relationship, but how does Travis feel in particular? I thought that was an interesting question. So let's kind of see. Sage Moon, he wants baddies, but be behaving like a little boy. Oop. Sage Moon, yes, exactly. Exactly. Don't be acting like the devil card when you want to get with a real quality person. Lawyer Moog. Hi, Lawyer Moog. Lawyer Moog woke up from his nap with the doggies. Hi, honey. Okay. We are reading about how Travis feels about Taylor. So today at the Chiefs game, Taylor was there watching the game with her dad. So that's very positive. But let's see how Travis feels about Taylor at this moment. What's the vibe? How Taylor feels. How Travis feels. How Travis feels. Oh my God. Guys, stop. The sun card, his happiness, his joy in life. That is so sweet. You guys, every time I read for them, every single time without fail, I get the happiest, sweetest cards. And it's so rare because I do think that so many of these relationships in Hollywood, it is kind of for PR, it's a setup. I think it's difficult to have a lasting relationship in Hollywood just because of like the nature of it. People are always on set with each other, people are working a lot. They're kept apart. They're going to these parties. It's just like it's not an environment that really is super supportive of a loving, committed relationship, in my opinion. But with them, I really do get that this is different. This is the kind of relationship that is very authentic. So the sun card, okay, I love that. I love that. He truly sees her as his ultimate happiness. Lawyer Mo, worn out in the bed. I already told them that we've been hiking with the dogs, and you were like, I'm already going to bed. They've been running us around. Penny D in the house. Hello. Yes. Lawyer Moog has been a trooper. I'll tell you that. When I said I want us to go and get him, we have a deadline by Tuesday. He was like, okay, well, I have court later this week. So if we go, we got to go tonight. And you did that. So I appreciate that. We're gonna send Lawyer Moog all the positive vibes. You did great. Okay. Anything else about how Travis feels towards Taylor? I love that we got the sun. It's like major arcana. Do we need to even get any other cards? No, but let's get one more for fun. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, very cool. He really respects her work ethic. He sees her as someone who is very stable. Eight of Pentacles in this situation is like someone stable, also someone worth investing your energy, your time, your stability. Eight is also like a card associated with success. So he really like learns a lot from her. He admires her for many reasons. Like ultimately, she brings him this joy, but if we break down like the things he admires about her, one of the things is like her discipline. He trusts her. He feels like he can count on her and build something solid with her. I love that. I love that. Let's see if we can get one more and then we'll move on. Because it's just pretty explanatory there. Beth, Dolly, and Archer are full of energy. Beth, full of it. Full of energy. Lawyer Moog, he said she's brilliant and learns from her daily. Okay. Lawyer Moog, way to come through with that tea. Thank you. There you go. Then that confirms it. Love and instant confirmation. Thanks, honey. Liz, well, it looks like my plan B is Selena. Okay. I like it. Anything else about how he feels towards her? Oh, Nine of Wands. Okay. This is my card of like feeling like you can finally like take a breath. You can finally rest. This is like very passionate. Nine is having all these things in your life that you've like created, that you've worked hard for, that you love, that you're passionate about, and feeling like you can take a rest and plan for the future. And it's kind of like being able to like gather your senses. Like when you take a nice deep breath at the end of a day when you've worked really hard and you feel like you've done a good job. You know what I mean? That's this feeling. It's like feeling like you can finally just take a breath and appreciate everything that you have in your life. So this is just gratitude. He's in a very positive place of gratitude. I love this reading. And you know what? Again, not surprised. Every time I read for them, it's always so positive and like a beautiful energy. So we're going to keep sending them love. And I love to see it. We love love around here. We're rooting for them for sure. Beth says, I love it. Go Travis and Taylor. Yes, go Travis and Taylor. Okay. Oh, second half of the question, predictions for their 2024. Let's see. It's a great one. What could happen for these two in 2024? The moon card. Ooh, a lot of emotions. The moon card is major arcana. Ooh, Five of Pentacles. There could be some stress about finances, about work next year. I wonder if Travis will be wanting to take more time away. Okay, this is being left out in the cold, and just this is like a general future thing for them for 2024. So there could be some hidden emotions. There's some deep emotions happening here at Lawyer Moog. Penny says engagement. I hope so. Um, I think that, and this is just one of those things that happens in life. When you really love somebody, you want to spend all your time with them. I think that there are some hidden emotions around trying to figure out how to not let their work schedules like keep them apart so much. This 5 of Pentacles is like feeling left out in the cold. But when it comes to this situation, this is like because of work. This is because of a lot of like commitments and things that you have to do, and you don't want to be left out in the cold. Paired with this card, it's about trying to figure out how to do things in a new way, because this past year I feel like, they've just kind of made it work. It's been a whirlwind. But it's about planning for the future so that their lives aren't so separate. Like, and this could also be on the heels of, Taylor spending her birthday by herself with her friends in New York, because he was doing his, he had to be here for mandatory practice here in Kansas City. I do, in the reading, I did get that they were celebrating her birthday together. He was giving her something, bringing her something special. So I think that, they did have a very positive, beautiful celebration, just the two of them. I just don't think it happened on her birthday. And I think that that bothers them a little bit, that there are times when they can't be together. So that's going to be one of their biggest things they're going to be working on in 2024. What else? Lawyer Mo, people on the down low are concerned he may retire after this season. Stop it. Lawyer Mo with all the good tea. That would be this 5 of Pentacles. Oh my God. Okay. Well, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised, because it's all for the sake of this moon card, their emotions, making changes. Because the major arcana is like a big change in your life. Oh my God. I think that he might. I just think he might. Oh, wow. Beth says that as a great spouse and life partner. Long live the love. Brit and Lawyer Moog with Dolly and Archer. Beth, oh my God. That is so sweet. Oh, I just got a big thumbs up. I think, was that Lawyer Moog? Probably. Because he's a group member. So I think I don't know. Still learning about that, but that was so cute. Oh my God. Let's see. Oh, whoa, we're getting a lot of cards jumping. All right. One more here for them. Good point, Voices of Davis. It is hard to be tied in for a long period of time. Guys, it looks to me like he might retire. Oh my God. I think people would be very upset by that, but if it doesn't happen next year, it looks like it's part of the plan. Like, honestly, he might. Oh man. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, this is working hard to build something behind the scenes. So in 2024, they're going to be working very hard behind the scenes to build something. This is like building a life. But both of them building a life. This is two people with the intention of continuing to move forward towards like like stability. And this is becoming the main focus in their lives. Oh man, one more. Just one more. Lawyer Mug, if they win the Super Bowl again, I think he will. Well, this is like working hard towards something. That could even be working hard to win the Super Bowl so he can quit. Like, we are getting that energy of wanting to make huge changes for next year so that they sidestep whatever things they had to deal with this past year with them working so much in different places. One more card for them for 2024. 10 of Wands, a burden, but a burden worth having. This to me is really just moving things forward. A burden worth having is about again, like these two together, this is about like really building stability, like putting all your energy into something. So I think we're going to see them together a lot, building something, especially when he's like in the off season. A lot of these things are going to kind of come to fruition. Like, we're going to see more of what their future plans are going to look like. We're going to see them together a lot more. We are going to see them building a life together more. It's going to go from like it being this cute couple where he's like, she's flying in to see him and he's flying to see her, and it's going to become something much more solid. Even though it already seems very solid, there are going to be changes that they're going to both be making in their separate career lives to be able to create more of this solid energy. They're going to make sacrifices for each other that are going to be like evident. So 2024 is going to be an important year for them, an important year of building. Interesting. Okay, so that is how he feels about her. The next requested tea was how Taylor feels about Selena Gomez and Billy Blanco. That was a really interesting request from you guys. So I wanted to read that one because, yeah, I'm curious about that too, especially because if we all recall, back when Selena Gomez was with Justin Bieber, Taylor was really privy because they were such close friends. She was privy to a lot of the information of what was going on in their relationship. And she, notoriously did not support that relationship. And neither did Selena Gomez's mom. So some things were going on there. She also was there when Selena performed "Lose You to Love Me" at, was it the Billboard Awards or the Grammys? One of the big music shows. She performed that, and there's like video of Taylor seeing Selena perform that song, and just you can tell her heart's just breaking for her friend. So she has been friends with Selena for so many years and seen her go through these ups and downs. So I think it's very interesting that you guys are curious about how Taylor really feels about Benny Blanco, especially because Selena famously has spoken so highly of him, but also has publicly had a little bit of a meltdown when she was talking about him, saying she's going to go off her social media and being a little chaotic about it. Also, there are those rumors that we've already read about, um, that said that, he kind of shaded her in the past. We kind of cleared that up with the reading last time, but I am curious. So I agreed. I agree. Let's do that reading. Let's see. How does Taylor really feel about Selena Gomez dating Benny Blanco? How does she view him? Such an interesting request. Let's see. Oh, Lawyer Mug bringing some good details. Jay Chalice, thank you for that. Oh my gosh. Hi there. Amanda Bynes is out with a new podcast. I'm going to add that to the list. Absolutely. That is a great one. Let's do a reading on her. Let me add that. Thank you for the request. All right. Let's see. How does Taylor feel about Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez dating? What is her read on him? Sometimes your best friends and family can see things before you do, right? So let's just see. What's her perception of him? Justice. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. She sees him as someone who's very balanced, very just. I love that, honestly. Like, okay, cool. Like, it's like she sees him as someone that is pretty straightforward. I love the Justice card. It's major arcana. It's positive, very stable. She views him as someone who's very stable in Selena's life. Someone who also helps to, like, tip the scales in Selena's favor. Someone who's supportive of her. I love that. Oh my gosh, I'm getting goosebumps. That's great. Okay. Any other details? I love that. Oh my god. I was a little worried because of all the just kind of how chaotic that was with the announcement. So I was worried it was going to be something toxic, but it looks like she sees a lot of positive qualities in him. Justice card is amazing. Okay, how else does Taylor see Benny Blanco when it comes to Selena Gomez? That's her best friend for so many years. Okay, Eight of Swords. All right, guys, we're gonna allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, let's break this down. Taylor also sees Selena. I kind of hate to say this, but it's what's coming through. She sees Selena as an Eight of Swords energy, which is basically like we've talked about. This is someone who is very anxious. And, by the way, I struggle with anxiety. Like, I totally get it. No judgment. We all go through things. So this is a judgment-free zone, but this is just kind of what is coming through here, that she does struggle big time with anxiety, with kind of making things up, making stories up that aren't there. And a lot of the time that can come from past trauma, right? So it's not it's like someone who's trying to protect themselves mentally. So she sees Selena as someone who tries to protect herself so much mentally that she puts herself in a little bit of a box. Kind of like saying, "Okay, I'm gonna quit social media," and then she comes back like a week later, right? Like, she doesn't really quit. So she sees Selena Gomez as this Eight of Swords energy, which I think is why right after that all happened, Selena made that announcement. We saw photos of her out with Taylor in New York, them getting dinner. It's almost like I think Taylor is that person that talks to Selena and she's like, "Hey, I see him as the justice card, balanced, stable, there for you, someone you can trust. So please be careful and don't do this stuff to yourself because sometimes you get stressed out and worried, and I just don't want to see that happen. I don't want to see you get yourself into a position where you're feeling this way when, it's almost like giving her like sisterly advice. So I think she's more concerned about Selena um stressing herself out basically in this situation. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Let's see. Jay Chalice said, yes, she just came out with her first episode with a co-host, and supposedly the co-host is not okay mentally. What? Jay Chalice 3 here with some tea. I just saw a video about him sacrifice. No, 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 no. Oh no. Oh no. Lawyer Moke says time for the dogs to go outside at long last, answering the age-old question, who let the dogs out? It was me. Lawyer Moke. Michael, stop. We do like a cheesy joke around this household. Okay, well, appreciate you, sweetheart. Thank you for letting the dogs out while I drink my tarot tea and do the cards with my friends. Mm. He's got to win an award. Okay, you deserve an award, Lawyer Moog. Making us giggle too. And I'll tell you guys, it is no easy feat when you take both those dogs out. I did it the other day and instantly regretted it. I one in one hand, one in the other. Our sweet dog Archer, who obviously we named Archer because Sagittarius season, and he was a very lucky boy. He is so much bigger than we thought, which is fine. We love him. We're gonna make it work. But he's like a mini horse. I can't wait. I'm gonna actually post some photos in the community tab so you guys can see him. He's so cute, so sweet, huge. Taking 2 dogs out, it's a lot. Dad jokes and dog poo. I have it all. My remote stop. He does though. You know you love your fur babies. Beth, he loves the fur babies. I don't know if it's possible to love them more than I do, but he's right there. He's right there. Okay, so let's see. Who are we reading? I got distracted with all the fur baby jokes. Oh, yes. Okay. How Taylor feels about Selena and Benny Blanco. So yeah, so she's this, and this totally checks out, right? With like what we know about their friendship from the past, what we know about Selena, and she's been open about it, right? And I think it's beautiful when people are open about their struggles and show the good, the bad, all of it, right? It's realistic. But this is one of those things where she's really trying to be a good friend because she does see Benny being a very positive force in her life. Okay, let's see if we get anything else for this, and then we will move on. Is it okay if I link Amanda's first episode under your comment section? That's totally fine, Jay Chalice, as long as it doesn't show anything about the dog thing, because that's traumatizing. As long as it doesn't, then I'm totally cool with that. And thank you for asking, Jay Chalice. That's so sweet. Really appreciate it. But what the heck is wrong with that person? Oh my God. It's awful. That person should go to jail, in my opinion. And not allegedly for entertainment purposes only on that one. Lawyer Moog, back me up. No, I'm kidding. That's not cool. We don't do that stuff around here. All right. We don't like any of that. That's horrible. I'm like all disturbed. Okay. Gotta clear the vibes here. Let's see. Anything else about Taylor and how she feels about Selena and Benny Blanco? Anything else? Anything else? Oh man. Okay. 7 of Swords. Just when I thought we were gonna like wrap up the topic with some, it's just a little sweet thing. 7 of Swords. This is a lot, guys. This is concern about things going on that are like sinister, backstabby, weird stuff. Again, alleged for entertainment purposes. What I'm getting from this is so strange too, because I don't really see Selena doing any of this stuff, but this is just the vibe. I think that she's concerned because, and I don't know that this has even happened, but for some reason, there's this concern that, Benny Blanco is Justice Card, someone, this is major arcana, someone steady, strong, balanced, someone very positive and good for her friend. Okay. So it's like, she's like so happy about him. That's a great thing. But she's like, for Selena, she's getting these swords. And this is like, it's like, I'm so worried that you are going to worry about the situation to the point where maybe you make things up that aren't true. And then because of this anxiety, maybe like step out or like talk to another guy or like do something because it's like insecurity. Um, but I do think that they've discussed this. I do think that she's trying to support her in trusting him because she has a really good feeling about him or she knows him. There's some reason that she sees him in this positive light. Wow. Hi, Shani. Good evening to you too. Happy to see you here. Yeah, so it's almost like she doesn't want Selena to self-sabotage. So she's actually very honed in on Selena and wanting to support her in maintaining this relationship because she sees that Selena's happy, but she also sees that he's actually a good one. So, okay, well, I love that. And hopefully, with the support of her friend and her family, and like, hopefully that Selena will see her value, her worth, be able to trust and not self sabotage a good thing. We're going to send her good vibes. We're going to send him good vibes too, because everybody needs good vibes. Beth Sparks agrees. Okay, well, I'm glad you agree, Beth, because I always think that you have a good take on things. All right, let's see. Jay Chalice says, no, it doesn't. Okay, good. She's actually interviewing a tattoo artist, which is crazy because she's not really introducing herself to the world. She just is interviewing this random tattoo artist. But okay, thank you, love. Thank you, Jay Chalice. Thank you for sharing that info. Thank you for linking the content so we can see it. I appreciate you. And thank you for like asking if you can link it. You're so polite. We will check into Amanda Bynes in that situation. We'll pull a card on her specifically because that is we'll just see kind of what's up with her because she did seem like she was doing better. Let's just see kind of her current state. But okay, we got a couple more. So Penny D put in a very good request. Penny D wants to know about Justin Timberlake's comments about Britney at a recent Vegas show before he sang Cry Me a River. Um, let's see. Penny wants to know about the reaction from Britney's fans and more. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Jay Chalice. You are so sweet. Jay Chalice, sending some support for the channel. Thank you. Oh my God. You're the sweetest. Sending you so much positive energy and so much love. That is so kind of you. Okay. Let's see. Let's see, Penny. Justin Timberlake making some comments about Britney. Let's just get his feeling. Let's get his vibes there. Um, why was he doing that? And what are the fans going to do? Two of Swords. Hmm. This is okay. So he basically said those things, whatever they were, and I'm not sure what they were, but sometimes I don't like to look into things too much because I like to like go into the tea fresh, like let the tarot do the talking, and not put my biases on it. So I don't know exactly what Justin said before he sang Cry Me a River, but Penny said it was something kind of negative. Jay Chalice 3 says, I love Britney. I don't think Justin cares. So sad. We do love Britney around here too, and we definitely want to support her journey, her mental health. Justin, we did a reading on him, and I talked about their birth charts a few podcast episodes back. And yeah, I got that Justin he's in like a self-centered phase. He has a lot of like negative side of Leo energy. So I agree with you on that, Jay Chalice. But he was in a Two of Swords energy when he said this, and Two of Swords energy is like, I don't know what to do. It's like, I can't really do anything right. If I say something positive, I'm going to be questioned. If I say something negative, people aren't going to like it. If I defend myself, people aren't going to like it. So it's almost like he was in this kind of, it's giving like a desperate feeling. Do you know what I mean? So he had kind of a desperate feeling, which is why he said some negative things. Let's get some clarification on just whatever wants to come through. Let's just see whatever comes through. I think it's really interesting that he even mentioned Britney and then kind of had the nerve to say something negative about her after everything that's come up in the book. And his image has really taken a hard hit. And it seems to be because it's almost like karma, right? It's almost like his past actions are being exposed. And so let's just see. Ace of Wands. Oh man. Oh man. Guys, this is the card of like cheating, of infidelity, which, for a long time, he's had this reputation of being very Ace of Wands energy, thinking that he's like a ladies' man. It's also someone who's very passionate. Oh man, LOL, J Chalice, right? Right. I mean, sometimes the tarot teaches just like gonna be like literal about things. Penny D says, totally agree, Britt. This is karma. Yeah, Penny. You know it. Penny with that Scorpio moon's like, I can feel karma in the air. Um, Jay Child's Ace of Wands, huge F boy energy. 1000%. This is the F. You're right. This is like the F boy supreme cards. It's the Ace of Wands. Like in this context, when talking about Justin, it's definitely the F boy, like number one F boy card. So yeah, so he has kind of allowed his passion, we'll say, to run away with him. He's been kind of full of himself, but he made this decision to speak negatively about her because of this. It's like kind of feeling like you can always dig yourself out. Like in the past, I think he could dig himself out by saying things, by being a smooth talker, by trusting his instincts. But in this case, let's see what the reaction's going to be. Because Penny, I thought that was such a good question. Like wanting to see like how are the fans going to react? Like because he definitely has taken a huge hit in the public eye. So how are people going to react to him kind of being up to his old tricks? Saying whatever it was that he said. He's never really apologized in public. He just kind of made an excuse and kept it moving. He didn't want to really address what he did to Britney when the book came out. How are the fans going to react? The Pink and the Ace of Wands, huge Playboy energy. I don't know. Jay Chalice, your intuition. You're tapping on into that intuition. If that's what resonates for you, then I can totally see that. How are the fans going to react to this? Stop it. You guys, the tower moment. Oh, man. Okay. So, allegedly, for entertainment purposes, we're just going to say this, don't get in trouble. But basically, like, we think things have not been looking good for Justin. Okay. That's what we think right now, but we haven't seen anything yet. Whoa. The tower moment, like showing that this is what's coming in the future. This is like a moment that is going to shake everything. It's going to shake his career. It's going to shake his perception, his public image, his finances, his career. Like, oh my God. So after this moment, like things, like people are not going to look at him the same way. Kind of like the way people felt after Will Smith like slapped Chris Rock. Remember, it was like, that's like a tower moment. Everybody was like, what? Like, we never saw that coming. We didn't see that in you. We thought you were like this nice Libra guy, this like lovely person. And then you did something aggressive. And like, this is like what's going to happen with Justin. And I don't know what that's going to be, but he's about to have a tower moment. It's going to catch up with him, not just with the karma, not just with people saying things. He's going to feel the real effects. Let's get one more card for that because that is like getting a tower moment. Like when you pull that card, that is a big change. That's major arcana. This is something that we're all going to be able to see from the outside even. Penny says, oh, wow, right? Oh my God. Jay Chalice. Ooh, I hope it's what he deserves. Oh my gosh, for real. Right? That's the thing. Karma, like when you go around hurting somebody and like you don't really care about anybody else, like eventually that catches up. I mean, it's a real thing. Uh it's a real thing. Like it's gonna catch up. So that's why it's like you never need to get even with anybody. That's my philosophy. I'm like, I never get anybody back. I don't plot against people because the universe is going to reward you eventually for doing good, for being good. You're going to attract good things. You're going to build good relationships and your life is going to, be solid. And when you don't do that, eventually those people burn the wrong person. Something happens. It catches up. It just does every time, every time. It may not be today, may not be tomorrow, but it'll happen. Even if it's all these years later for Justin. What is this tower moment going to look like for Justin Timberlake? What is the tower moment that we are seeing coming for him? Oh my God. Okay. 9 of Cups. This is, oh my gosh. Okay. So this is a woman. Just going to say, this is a woman in this case, who is a powerful woman, someone who is definitely like in control of their emotions. And I got goosebumps just now. Okay. So this 9 of Cups, this is someone who's emotionally fulfilled. So there is somebody out there that cannot be messed with, someone who knows who they are, someone who is not going to be swayed or manipulated. This is the person who is going to deliver the tower moment. See if we can get any more context. It's interesting for me that this is the person coming through as a emotionally strong person. What is it? Anything else about this tower moment? Babaloo, Taylor coming to defend Britney. Babaloo, I could see it. Hi, Babaloo. Good to see you, by the way. Sending you a big hug. Jay Chalice, could it be his wife not falling for his shenanigans and doing her? Oh my God, Jay Chalice, we got the most interesting reading about their relationship a while back. Basically, we got, like, in a nutshell, we got that she like knows about everything and she like doesn't really care, which was kind of wild, but I could see it. Okay. And then we had someone on here kind of confirming that T. Was it? I kept pronouncing their name wrong. That's all I remember. Who was it? Oh my gosh. I cannot remember off the top of my head right now. It'll come to me like later when I get off the live. Okay, wait. Let's just get one more. I need to pay attention. Tower moment. What is the tower moment? Okay, Page of Wands. Oh man, this is someone who's younger than him. Someone who's younger than him and someone who's passionate or that he had a passionate connection with. King of Wands. This is him. Okay. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, in the future, there is going to be a big tower moment. Penny D says, I heard there could be a collab with Britt and Taylor. Penny D, oh my gosh. Okay, that would be cool. And I could totally see that. Penny, thank you for that tea. Can you imagine? Because she really is like, she has a reputation for standing up for the underdog. Oh my God. Cool. That would be cool. I would be here for it. I bet it would be such a good song. And if that's the case, Penny, I could totally see this being Taylor. But let's just say for right now, let's suspend judgment because this is coming through. Just my intuition is saying that this is like there's going to be a woman who is very emotionally strong. Someone who can't be messed with. Could be Taylor Swift or a Taylor Swift like person, someone who's similar to her in their confidence level. And this is about him at one point having been attracted to her. This is someone who's younger than him. And my God. And then I think that like, so this is King of Wands. This is him. I think that he like did something in the past. Oh my God. Allegedly that is going to come out, has to do with a younger woman, and he's going to be exposed. And this is going to create a tower moment. I'm not going to say anymore because we're getting into like some weird territory. Laura Moog's going to be like, don't say that. But yeah, it's not going to be good. Let's just say that. If y'all know what I mean, you know what I mean. Things are going to come out. Things are going to be exposed about him. It's going to come from a younger woman who is emotionally strong. It's going to bring down the whole tower. Dang. Oh my gosh. And I think that they were emboldened by Britney telling her truth. So, hey, let the chips fall where they may. Karma does what it does, as we say. Jay Chalice, he's yuck. Won't be surprised, right? Same. I will not be surprised, and especially now after the tarot tea, but yuck, yuck, yuck. Oh my gosh. Okay. Penny, thank you for that question. That was such a good request. And it seems like it's even more layered than we could have imagined. Okay. Next request we had was about Sabrina Carpenter, her career and her future. What is next for her? Okay, then we have two more, by the way, just so everybody knows. We have the Tom and Zendaya 2024 reading request, and then we have the Amanda Bynes request. Okay, so we are going to wind down our tarot tea so we can all get some sleep this Sunday night and be ready for Monday. But let's get into these last three stories. All right, so Sabrina Carpenter, career, future, and what is next. Let's see. I like Sabrina Carpenter. I think she's super talented. I love her songs. Oh my gosh, I really do. Let's see. I don't know a whole lot about her personally, though. And I'm very curious to see what is coming next for her. She just seems like she's really she been blowing up? Like, I just don't know. I kind of just discovered her this past year because of Taylor, because she was touring with Taylor. And then I was like, how did I not know this person? She's amazing. Thank you, Britt. Oh my gosh, you're welcome, Penny. Thank you for the request. Angeline says, curious about Harry Styles' feeling. Sorry. On cue, I'm like, we got to get some sleep tonight. On cue, I'm yawning. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Let's see. Curious about Harry Styles' feeling about 1989 vault tracks and his current feeling about Taylor. They seemed cordial. Ooh, interesting. Okay, cool. They seem cordial and friendly. Okay. We'll do that as the last one. Pull a couple cards there. Thank you, Angeline. All right, let's see. Put that on the list. But yes, I did a reading. I did their astrology in part two of and the Taylor Swift like love life thing on my podcast, which is it's over here on this channel. And yeah, I got that they had a really good connection, like very positive, still very respectful. But yeah, we could pull a card for that at the end. All right. Thank you, Angeline. Voices of Davis really likes Sabrina. She's multi-talented. Totally. Because she's like an actress, right? Okay. Liz has a strong opinion there. Thank you for sharing, Liz. Okay. That's funny. Sage Moon, Sabrina has a good vibe. All about her bag. Okay. Okay. I like it. I like it. All about her bag. I think it's funny how she customizes like her outro at the end of every concert for like the city. Like I think she's very funny. She's so clever. I love her songs, love her music. She's spicy. So let's see. Sabrina Carpenter. What is next for her career? What is next for her career? Okay, King of Swords. This is making deals, cutting deals, making decisions. It's also my lawyer card. So basically, it seems like she's stepping into a new level of like decision making, of deal making, with this being like the lawyer card and this being a card that has to do with like being really smart and strategic, you guys saying that she's all about her bag, that's so funny because this card would be like someone who is business minded. You know, this King of Swords, this is not someone who is naive. This is not someone who's like trying to figure things out, not sure what to do. This is the opposite of that. She knows what to do. She knows the right deals to make. She's a great negotiator, and she's going to be working with people on her team who are in this King of Swords energy. So, this right here, talking about her future and representing her energy, I love this. This is someone who is very, very strong and like good at making business decisions. So this right here is already like success. Like I love that. I absolutely love that for her. Oh my gosh, such a good card. Like if you have King of Swords energy, it's like you can really make anything happen. You know, it's like you're just so intelligent, tapped in, you're making the right decisions, you're standing up for your boundaries. Like it's really good. I really love that. Okay, what else can we get about Sabrina Carpenter's future for her career? Oh, 9 of Pentacles. Okay, she's gonna have enough money, which obviously makes sense, right? If it's King of Swords, she's gonna be making such good decisions, cutting great deals for herself. Probably, honestly, probably with a lot of things she's learned, like from Taylor Swift. You know, we learn so much from the people who go before us and like the things that they struggle with. Well, she's got the info here, so she's gonna be setting herself up for 9 of Pentacles energy, which is doing things like solo. This is solo projects that she loves, that she's making money from. So I see her really blowing up, doing a lot of things solo. I don't think she'll open for anybody ever again. I think this was a one-time thing where she opened for Taylor and it was so positive for her career that now I think so many people are offering her deals and she has the knowledge to make the deals that are right for her. So she's going to be sitting pretty. She's going to be the one calling the shots from now on. She's going to be making a lot of money. She's going to be very successful with her career. I love this. Oh my God, I love this. So we have just seen the beginning of Sabrina Carpenter. She's going to be taking over. Like she's going to be taking over the music industry. She's going to be doing really well, super successful, and I love it. I love to see it. She's going to be a very like positive person too. I love that 9 of Pentacles because she's going to be able to like also show other people how to do it in a way that works. You know what I mean? Because she's going to be in such a good place. So I really love that. That's beautiful. It's dreams coming true. Penny says that was a great video on her past relationships. Oh, thank you, Penny. That is so sweet. Penny, I appreciate that. Okay, so we got that one. Who's next? Who's next? Okay, Tom and Zendaya 2024. What's coming up for them? What's coming up for them? Shanny, did I miss seeing the new puppy? Hope not. Well, no, the new puppy is outside going potty with, but guys, okay, here's the thing. I was thinking about this. I was like, Should we have like Archer come in here and see you guys? But he is like, I'm telling you, he's a mini horse. And in my studio, at some point I'll probably do like a studio tour. But just to sidetrack here, I have like all my lights right here. And he's so big. He came in here with me today, just following me around because he loves to follow me everywhere. He's so sweet. He came in and like he could actually like knock a light over or something. Like that's how big he is. So I'm like, how would he even? And my couch is like so light colored. I'm like, oh my God. So I just don't know if he's like able to come up here like Dolly does. So I got to figure out how to get him on camera. I definitely post pictures of him, but I don't know. In 2024, we're doing some like studio renovations, which maybe I'll show y'all the behind the scenes then. We're going to put some lights in up here. So at that point, he'll be able to walk in here and do whatever. Right now, I just don't want him to like knock over a light, but maybe we could find a way to do it. Maybe I could move the lights and have Lawyer Moog help me. But yeah, he's so cute, you guys. So cute. And he just like stares at me and wants to always be by me. He's just a sweet, sweet dog. Like just the best little soul. Okay, so Tom and Zendaya, let's see. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all want to see him though. Lawyer Mook, he's big. He's big. He's really big. Like, I call him my gentle giant. Okay, let's see. And he's really strong, you guys. I already got knocked over once when I was walking him. Fell all the way down like a little kid. Haven't like done that in forever. Like strawberries on my knees. So I'm like, I gotta be stable here. Gotta be strong. Mama's lifting weights now. Okay, Tom and Zendaya, let's see. Guys, why do I keep getting 9 of Pentacles? Maybe we're in like a 9 of Pentacles season, like collectively. Well, it is Sagittarius season. Okay. And this is the holidays, but I just feel like we're getting, and I love this, we're getting such a positive energy of people being in a place of like self-fulfillment as far as like their dreams, their goals, their hopes and wishes. The North Node is in Aries right now. So this could also resonate with this energy, but this is like people being very stable. So for Tom and Zendaya, they have an energy of both being very stable, like separately. And that's really what makes a great partnership, right? You got two people who, for the most part, they know who they are, they're in a good spot, and they're very supportive of each other. They're supportive of each other's happiness. So I love that for in 2024, like we're seeing more of that. What else? What else is coming up for Tom Holland and Zendaya in 2024? Oh, okay, got a couple cards. We're gonna take them both. So they're stuck together. Knight of Pentacles. This is slow and steady wins the race, matched with Eight of Wands. A lot up in the air. Hmm. Have they set a date? They're engaged, right? I think they're engaged. Have they set a date for their wedding? Huh. Because there's something about their like wedding planning being up in the air right now. Like maybe they have schedules. Let's just see. Let's see. Shani says, "Oh, Lori, we're outside listening to your voice. Oh my god, that's so sweet. They can probably hear me. Because are they in front? Never mind. I'm like talking to them. Okay. Shani says, "Oops, maybe as big as my fur baby. Chaos. Oh, that's a funny name. I love that. About 140 pounds. That is so funny. Oh, I love them. I love that they keep private. That Spider-Man movie they did together is the cutest. Aw, Jay Chalice. That's so sweet. I love that. Voice of Davis. I don't think they're engaged, but they're pretty private. Was they're engaged? Okay, guys, weird. Hold on. So they're not engaged publicly. Okay, this kind of changes some stuff. They might be engaged privately, allegedly for entertainment purposes. Because yeah, okay, that's weird. I like assumed it. That's just that came through like this. So my Knight of Pentacle card, I'm realizing is my engagement or pre-engagement card because it always comes through when I'm doing a reading about a couple that is building something strong. And the reason I kind of think that Knight of Pentacles is engagement or like about to be engaged type of energy is because this is somebody bringing a coin. See this coin? It's like something of value, which can be a physical ring or it can be like symbolic of like bringing you stability, like wanting to bring you something. This is also the card that's associated with slow and steady wins the race. So this is someone who's in it for the long haul. This is so engagement to me. So they're either engaged right now or they're about to be engaged. but there's something about like this is the energy around them. They're surrounded by engagement energy in 2024. And then up in the air card, let's get another. It's a lot going on, but it's up in the air. Let me get another clarifier about what's up in the air and why. What's up in the air about these two? Not them being engaged. Oh my god. All right, we breaking news. Breaking news. Okay. Okay, so they're up in the air about 4 of Pentacles energy. Sorry guys. Like turning into a pumpkin. Um 4 of Pentacles, this is all about just being unsure and up in the air because of like again, this is my card of like obligations that don't necessarily feel fulfilling anymore or in this moment. It's like you feel unfulfilled because of something. Because we're talking about all of these like coins and pentacles and things, I'm getting that they are engaged or they're about to be engaged basically, but their date is up in the air when they announce it is up in the air, and it's because of a lot of like work obligations that they have, prior commitments, contracts that they've signed. So it's like their 2024 is kind of like already planned out for them. And because of that, there's this kind of feeling of disappointment or like annoyance because it's like, well, when are we going to get to like plan our wedding and do all this stuff because we have this stuff going on. So I don't know if like a movie has been announced yet for them. I'm not sure like what it looks like, but I think we're going to see a lot of them in 2024 professionally, which is amazing and very successful. They're going to be independently fulfilled and very successful. This 9 of Pentacles card. But it's kind of slowing down their personal life, their wedding planning, their engagement because for some reason like they feel like they want more time for that, which would make sense if you're super busy. So, but it's very positive. Honestly, like this is all good. We have stable love. We have both of them being happy. It's kind of like their biggest stress is like almost like being too successful, so having a hard time planning the wedding. So, if that's the biggest stress, that's okay. So, we're going to send them love. I love that they're doing well. That's very nice. Diane says, I was just thinking about how stable they appear. Okay. Interesting, Diane. I think being private is why. In an interview, Tom stays away from Hollywood as much as possible. I hope things work for them. Oh my gosh. Okay, Diane, thank you for that context. That makes so much sense. Yeah, I definitely feel like that confirms this. So thank you. Thank you, Diane. Love it. Okay. Where are my cards over here? Um, I love that too. I think that's really sweet. It's really sweet. It's a very authentic connection. It's almost like they're annoyed that they can't spend more time together and like plan their wedding because that's what they really want to do. So cute. Okay. Sending them love. Hopefully, we'll get that engagement announcement in 2024. All right. So let's see. Last couple readings, we have some great requests from you guys. I really appreciate all of your requests. Just to say, I just got to tell you, I appreciate you being here, requesting the tea that you contribute. This is so much fun. So, okay, Amanda Bynes and her new podcast. Now, thank you for this request. A lot of people have been saying that she is like making a comeback. She's doing well. And before we get into it, I wish her well. Wow, she seems like she's been through a lot, right? Amanda Bynes, just oh my lord, mental health wise, a child actress, just been through so much. So we're gonna send her love and let's just see what the tarot tea is on her. What is kind of going on there with her podcast, with her life. Jay Chalice requests Amanda Bynes and Paul Semeniski, the co-host, who allegedly has done some horrible things. Horrible. Oh my gosh. If that's true, I really do hope that there are legal consequences for that person because I firmly believe that there should be. That is absolutely horrific. So let's just see. Ugh, I'm like so grossed out. So let's just see what is up with her and this co-host who has allegedly done some awful things. What guys? Oh my god, Tower moment. Not Justin Timberlake and Amanda Bynes and Paul Semeniski in Tower moment energy. All right, this is karma. Again, karma's coming through. So, whatever's happened, there is a Tower moment coming. This is Jay Chalice. Yes, I believe it was his neighbor. Huh. Interesting. Um, well, there's a tower moment. This is being exposed, basically. This is a moment that's gonna change everything. Let's see. Diane, didn't Amanda have some plastic surgery? She looks different. Yes. She said, Jay Chalice neighbor's dog. Oh my God. Jay Chalice, I am literally gonna cry on this live. Um, Speaking of, do you guys hear that? That's Archer barking. He probably hears something. Um, he's so sweet. Okay. Well, there's a tower moment. And Diane, Amanda Bynes did talk about how she had that surgery, the eyelid surgery. I forget what it's called, but it's like upper blepharoplasty. She did say that she had that. So yeah, she's had some stuff. Let's see. Oh my God, I'm sorry, love. I was shocked as well. I'm confused. Right? It is confusing. So let's see. So there's a tower moment coming for this podcast for their co-host relationship. Let's get some more info. Nine of Cups energy. Again, a woman who's emotionally strong. Wait, stop it. You guys, we got the woman who's emotionally strong delivering a tower moment in the last one. So apparently there's a vibe. We got the same thing for Justin Timberlake. Apparently there's a vibe right now where strong women are delivering karma all around the world. So yeah, definitely that is bizarre to me. Don't you guys think that's so crazy? We got the same exact thing. Um, that guy Paul and Amanda Bynes' whole situation, there's gonna be a moment where he's exposed, the situation is exposed, a tower moment happens, this is gonna change everything, this is major arcana. So someone who's gotten away with certain things, isn't going to be getting away with it any longer. She's interviewing this tattoo artist like nothing, like she's not Amanda Bynes, but I will link for sure. Okay, thanks, Jay Chalice. Did you wanna know about that as well, like why she's behaving like that? Um, because if so, I can kind of switch gears. But basically, yeah, there's a tower moment coming for this person, and it's going to be delivered at the hands of a woman who's emotionally strong. Let's see. Why is Amanda Bynes? Okay. Thanks, then. I was going in another direction, Jay Chalice. All right. So, why is Amanda interviewing? By the way, but it does look like that person that Paul guy is going to be brought to justice. So, I can at least sleep better at night knowing that that was the tarot T on that guy. Okay. Switching gears. Why is Amanda Bynes interviewing people like this tattoo artist? Like she is not Amanda Bynes. Why is she behaving in this way? Like what's going on with Amanda Bynes currently? What is going on with her currently? Queen of Pentacles. I love this, by the way. I don't know why she's the Queen of Pentacles, but she is financially, she's having a big come up. Um, I don't know why this is related to her acting like she isn't who she is, but she is coming through as a queen of pentacles, meaning she's got her mind on her money. This is my definitely like focused on the bag card, as Sage Moon I think said earlier. Beth Sparks, that makes me sad and sick. I love for babies. I hope they go to jail. Yeah. I agree, Beth. Like that's traumatizing. Like that is the worst. Yeah, that's one of like the top 3 worst things anybody can do. Actually, no, anyway, horrible. I hope that person is brought to justice, and I'm happy to see that karma is right there coming through. But she is Queen of Pentacles energy, so she's focused on her bag, and this also does indicate that she is making money right now. She's going to be making more money than she has seen in a long time, which I think that she was in a financially difficult place. So that's changing. That is changing. Why is she conducting herself in this way though, where she's acting like she isn't Amanda Bynes? Like what's going on there? 7 of Pentacles. This card is like a favorite tonight too. It keeps coming out. But she is focused on working hard. She wants to rebuild. She wants to build something completely new. So I think the reason, Jay Chalice, that she isn't talking about, I guess, like who she is, she isn't really trying to be Amanda Bynes because she wants to completely rebuild as this Queen of Pentacles. It's almost like she wants to shed an old identity and create a completely new identity to the point where I guess she's even not even like acknowledging who she is, which I haven't seen it. I'll check out her podcast just I'm curious. But Jay Chalice says, yes, she looks super serious interviewing this tattoo artist, but she just comes out of nowhere. I think because of this, Jay Chalice, I think she's wanting to be the Queen of Pentacles. And so because of that, she sees that the only way she can accomplish that is by rebuilding from scratch and working really hard. So maybe that's why she's being serious. That makes sense. Let's get one more. Let's get one more. Diane, Beth, I'm with you. Throw away the key. Yes, throw away the key. I agree. Bye. See ya. 1000%. Why else? Let's just see if we can get any more energy around her. It does make sense, but I am curious. Okay, 5 of Swords. Excuse me. Okay, 5 of Swords. She's also afraid that this is kind of just elaborating on what we already kind of have covered, but basically, like, she's afraid that things in her past, 5 of Swords energy. See how this person in the card is like, there's one person in the back who's looking sad, and there's one person in the front holding all the swords. In the past, Amanda Bynes has felt like she was the person in the back, like just alone, left by themselves, like very sad. The head is down in this photo, in this image. And the person in the front, they've taken everything for themselves. They have been greedy, they have been underhanded. And this person has been completely abandoned. So I think she's just very conscious of what she's been through in the past, how it's played out, how when she has allowed certain people into her life, they backstabbed her. So she's trying right now to be extremely independent and approach things in a way that is very different from how she ever has before, even to the point of maybe like forming kind of a new identity. I'm curious to check that out because it's been so long since we've like even heard from her or seen her. I'm curious to see like how she approaches the interviews because obviously like it kind of struck you, Jay Chalice. So I'm curious. Thank you for sharing that. Penny D, I'm with you, Britt. I have to go to bed. Everyone have a good night. Good night, Penny. Penny and I always get tired like at the same time. Good night, Penny. Sweet dreams. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for being here and sharing all the good tea. Oh man, I dropped like all these cards. Okay. All right. So, you guys, last but not least, Harry Styles. We had a request for Harry Styles and Taylor Swift. Just a little bit of curiosity about how they feel about each other now if they were to run into each other. Obviously, they do at like award shows. They seem very cordial. I think this is a fun request to end on because it is very lighthearted. We've really spilled a lot of tea. Some of it's been intense. So I love that we're gonna like kind of end on a light note, which is nice. Thank you, Jay Chalice. Oh my gosh, you were so sweet and so generous. Oh my gosh. Grew up watching her and I'm just confused, but reading makes sense. Thank you. Well, Jay Chalice, I think that that's so sweet that like you grew up watching her, you really like her and care about her and are like supporting her. Yeah, I think we'll just all send her love and healing and that she links up with the right people and not creepy people like this person that was on her podcast like or her co-host. Like let's hope that that ends. There is a tower moment indicated, so it looks like he's not gonna remain her co-host. That's what I would predict from that reading, which I think we're all gonna make a huge sigh of relief. Um, but yeah, thank you, Jay Chalice. You're so sweet. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being so generous and supporting the channel with your donations for the channel. That's amazing. Thank you. Getting even closer to those new studio lights. All right, Liz, she was great in Hairspray. Jay Chalice, yes. Hopefully the co-host. Yeah. Bye, co-host. Bye-bye. Tower moment coming for you. All right. So to end on a positive, happy little note, Harry Styles, Taylor Swift, what is their connection like? What is their friendship like? What's going on? Let me get one more little sip of my energy drink. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Taylor and Harry. when they see each other, they're cordial. She's always very supportive of him and vice versa. They've said wonderful things about each other in the press. They've never spoken negatively about each other. And even though there's been a little, here and there but Taylor really has never said anything negative about him. And he, when asked about, how he felt about her writing songs about him, he said something very complimentary. He said, I know what it's like to write a song about somebody. So even if it's not always positive, it means that someone really cares. So, I just think he's a sweet soul too. So Harry and Taylor, what is their vibe? What's the connection? What's the energy towards each other in, in the tarot tea truth beneath the surface, what we don't always see? Seven of Pentacles. Are they going to work on something together? Are they working on a song together? Okay. Well, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, I think they're working on something together. Wouldn't that be amazing? If they come out with a song, I will love it. I will be so happy. Looks like they're working on something together. What else? I can still hear those. What are the dogs barking about? Oh my gosh, do y'all hear them? Queen of Cups. Oh my god. He sees her as the Queen of Cups. I love that. He sees her as this very positive, loving, supportive energy. I think that they've kind of similar to like she and Selena Gomez. It's like they've grown up together in a way in the industry. So it's like he sees her as someone who's really matured, who is very like emotionally stable, like someone he can count on. Like if he really needed to call someone and have a conversation about something or share his feelings, even like have a deep talk, like, oh, I'm stressed out about this or whatever. He sees her as someone like he can really trust. Queen of Cups. And this is also very loving. I mean, I think that it's one of those things where it didn't work out. And I said this also when I did the part 2 in the podcast where I covered her relationship with Harry. I did say that like this connection is one that I feel like it's like it's like the one that got away, even though they weren't meant to be together. This is what this feels like to me. It's like he sees her as someone who's sort of the one that got away. Like he just looks at her fondly. I love that. I think that's really cute. A lot of respect. A lot of respect there. How does she view him? That's really sweet. They have a lot of compatible placements. He has a lot of Aquarius though, to the point where I feel like that was kind of part of what didn't make it work out long term. Even though she has Aquarius Venus, I don't know. Check that out if you're interested. It's the Taylor Swift part 2 relationships on the In the Cards and Stars podcast playlist. Let's see. Oh, okay. She sees him as the Ace of Swords. So someone who is very intelligent. Again, he has a lot of Aquarius in his chart. Air signs are associated with swords because swords are all about thinking and, you know, like intelligence, communication. So she sees him as someone who's a great communicator, who's really intelligent, and Ace of Swords, like victorious. Like she really respects him for those qualities. Like she feels like he will tell you straight up. Like he'll be honest with you. So she sees him as honest. It's not quite as like romantic. Like I feel like almost when he thinks of her, he has like a kind of a romantic feeling about her, even though I don't think he's going to act on it. I don't think he ever would again. Um, but he sees her as the Queen of Cups, almost like there's still a little bit of a feeling there. But for her, it's not like that. But this is Ace of Swords. So there is a lot of respect. She really respects him. She really does support him. She wants the best for him. She sees him as a victorious person that she admires. But yeah, I do think that he has a little bit of there's a little flame there from him. But that's, it's fine. I think it's pretty harmless. Anything else? Anything else for these two as we wrap up tonight's tarot tea? Oh, Five of Pentacles. Okay. Why does this card plague us tonight? Five of Pentacles, a lot of worries about just like career stuff. So here's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like whenever they whenever they have like worries about their career, like about moves. And this is so interesting because I would not think that this would be the case, but I getting the 7 of Pentacles and then getting this card, I just feel like they probably do talk about work stuff more than other people know. I think that in reality, when one of them does have a problem and they need to be strategic, I do think that there is sometimes a phone call made like, do like, okay, Harry, like this happened. What do you think I should do? And I think he's like, okay, this is going on, Taylor, PR wise. How would you handle this? Whenever there is a 5 of Pentacles moment, career wise, and this is like the recent past, I don't think this was always the case. I think this took a while. Like they had to be adults. Like he had to see her as the Queen of Cups. She had to see him as the Ace of Swords. And whenever they have a worry or something with the career, they will ask each other for advice. And so I think it's just like a positive friendship. I think on his end, there's a little bit of feelings of love still, but overall, I think they just kind of help each other. I think it's just like positive. It's like a friend. So there you go. That's the tarot tea on Harry and Taylor's connection. Looks like a friendship. And that is that. Oh my God, you guys, this was fun. Thank you for being here. I love you all so much. I want to give you guys the biggest hug. I hope that you start the week feeling energized. I'm just going to send you all the positive vibes, feeling energized and excited and happy. We are going into the end of the holiday season. So I hope that everybody just like connects with all their loved ones, has fun, or even uses this time for like self care and rest, whatever it is that you need. Sagittarius season is such a positive season. So, tap into whatever it is that you want, what you want to manifest. And I hope that all of the good luck comes your way from all of us here, from Archer and Dolly and Michael too. We're all sending you the same vibes. Beth says Britt, Archer, and Dolly are like, Mom, it's time for bed. You need to come on, Mom. You're right. You're right. They are. And I will. Usually the dogs are correct. They'll go to bed before I will. It's so funny. I'm like, all right, you guys are right. Good night, Babaloo. Good night, Beth. Good night, everybody. Good night, Shani. Good vibes to everybody. Yes. Oh my gosh. Good night, Sage Moon. I don't know if you're still in here, but sending you big hugs. Good night, Voices of Davis. Voice of Davis says, thanks so much for this. I'm a Capricorn. My birthday is December 27th. Oh my gosh. Voice of Davis, you're a 9 energy Capricorn. Okay. I love 9 energy people. I really do. That's amazing. Well, happy early birthday. And oh my gosh, a powerful Capricorn sun. Look at you. I hope that you have a great birthday. Oh my gosh. Fantastic. Fantastic. Coming up. Oh my gosh. I hope you have so much fun. I love you guys. Sending you a big hug. Everybody sleep well. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.